What's good, everybody? It's Kumi, and I'm back with my tea of the day. Welcome to episode 53, Single E Thrice of Kumi with the channel. Let's get into some tea now. I don't know if y'all or my followers look at Noah's Ark, but let's get into some of Noah's Ark. Let's get into the Romans Chronicles, but let's just deep dive into what is Noah's Ark. When did it come out? Like, what is this? For the people who don't know. So Noah's Ark is a comedy-based show for the LGBT. It was one of the first ones to come out in a time where it was very scarce. It came out in 2005, and it was definitely way above its time. And it had 2 seasons. I was so upset when it got canceled. Even though I was late to the party. But I thoroughly enjoyed Noah's Ark. I respected exactly what Patrick Ian Polk was trying to do with this show. And how it needed to be. And how it pushed the envelope. And how it pushed the needle. And how it just gave us a face, gave us a name. It made us visible for the gay individuals who was not visible. Especially in 2005. We already know. This is when Marvel first began. We was not visible at all. And if we was, it was a specific type of gay man that they portrayed. Which they still try to portray, which hopefully they do get out of that because we are multifaceted. But it was definitely a specific type of gay man, if you've seen a gay man on TV. And so you have the characters of Noah, Alex, Ricky, Chance, and Wade. And these characters are completely multifaceted. They are completely so complex and just so ready to be seen, but so diverse in their appearance and in their stories. So Noah, of course, is Noah's Ark, so he's the main character. Noah is this funky, spicy, writer. And she's just a hopeless romantic, like a lot of we are. And he just always thinks of the best in everything and everyone. We have Alex, who is the rude, sassy, read you for self type of guy. Who is very articulate and intelligent, but will read you down. Then you have Ricky, who is the no labels, the no commitment, the sex-driven aspect of the gay society. Then you have Chance, who is like the older, or the elder, and who is very just in a box in a way, but not in a box. He's so simple, but then so complex all in one. It's very hard to kind of digest Chance. I don't know. But you have Wade, who originally was Trade, but ended up like Noah, and they have this on and off relationship. They're perfect for each other. They just don't necessarily. I don't know. Their relationship is very different. Every time that Wade fuck up, because they just make it seem like he's, just going to continue to fuck up. And then, Noah eventually takes him back. They go through whatever they go through. They deal with their demons head on. Great couple. These characters are just so complex, so fulfilled. The only thing I didn't fully like about it, I didn't feel like there was a huge variety of black gay males. In terms of like the masculine aspect and the in-between aspect and stuff like that. I felt like there was more of the feminine aspect, which is great. But me watching it, when I did watch it, I just didn't see myself in any of the characters. I guess besides Ricky. Because at the time, of course, I was, everyone wanted to be held. We were doing our whole things at that particular moment. And we all wanted to wait. And then it got canceled in 2006. And that was heartbreaking. And then we got a movie. Noah's Jumping the Broom. And in this movie, they finally get married. Noah and Wade finally set a date and jump the broom and get married, which was so inspiring to see, especially before marriage was legalized. But gay marriage was legalized. But it was just so cute, so important to see these two men getting married and the way that they got married. And just seeing their up and downs to get to that altar. And what things you have to go through. That's why you want to make sure that you are marrying the person that you are supposed to marry. Now let's get back into what just came out, which is Noah's Ark, the Rona's Chronicles. So Patrick got the gang back together, all of the original cast, in their 40s, and they don't even look it. They look like they're still in their 20s. And I'm so here for it. This was so needed. And it really just makes me see and realize how much Noah's Ark and Patrick had a hand in all of these new shows that are coming out dealing with LGBT issues or the trans lives community, like Pose, or the Queer Eye. Just giving these other avenues and aspects a space to exist because of Patrick and because of Noah and because of the envelope and the needle that it pushed. And it was very important. And then to see them come back into their roles just so eloquently and just so easily, like they never missed a beat. And it's so great to see TV shows and shows do that, like when they do revamps or reruns. And just to see that chemistry still never die that they had so many years ago. It's just amazing to see. But this one was amazing. It was definitely Rona based, so they wasn't physically in each other's scenes like that. But it was a lot of video calls, there was a lot of importantness, and it was a lot of what you deal with in a quarantine. Like, how are you quarantining? How are you making sure that you're okay? The Black Lives Matter was definitely in there. And just seeing how important that is and how we can talk about it, but if we're not doing anything, you're wasting your time. You have to be a part of the action to change the action. You can't just have the conversations. And that's that. And the whole aspect of still wanting to, of course, have sex and indulge in your sexual proclivities, but it being a whole pandemic outside and not necessarily wanting to deal with that closeness aspect, but still yearning for it because we are humans at the end of the day. And I love how they brought in and they dissected the they and them aspects of the community and the uses of pronouns, and how even in the gay community we may not understand the aspect of the pronouns that some people may want to be addressed as. And if we don't know, how do we expect the straight people to know? That's something I think we can do better at, explaining the whys and explaining the avenues and aspects of the pronouns and the right pronunciations and pronouns to use for every person or everyone who uses the pronouns. And exactly explaining, not necessarily them explaining why they want to be named that or addressed as that, but once they said that this is what they want to be addressed as, you need to address them as that. Because if you don't, that's being disrespectful, and it's not cool. And they dissected that, that was very important. And still Alex with his comical but direct lines with everything for this reunion, because he's still going to give you the sassiness, but he's still going to give you what you need to really hear, that important aspect of it. And Noah just still being Noah with his outfits, his hair, like, his hair is always on point. Like, this time, of course, it is what it is. It is a whole pandemic outside. Barbers and all that stuff was not open. He didn't really want to go out there like that in terms of his hairstyles, as we know he can. But just the outfits that he chose, I was like, yeah, you're definitely Noah. And Wade being played by Jensen Ackles, who is a completely straight male playing a gay role and succeeding in other roles after that. Not being pigeonholed to just play gay roles is just amazing to me, because we know, unfortunately, in the society and in the entertainment business, as they feel like you play a gay role, 9 times out of 10, that's all you're going to get. And I'm happy that that was not his case, that was not his design or his destination or destiny for that. And he plays the hell out of Wade. He's fine as fuck, but it has to be Wade. And then Chance, just to see how grown Chance became and how relative his role is to his real life. And I feel like Patrick did that on purpose, because they see each other a lot in their characters and it's their regular lives, which is very dope. And then Ricky, just to see how much Ricky did not age at all. It's like, wow. But his character aged gracefully. But they all look so young. We need Noah's Ark to come back. We need Noah's Ark to come back simply because it was ahead of its time. It is a perfect time for the show to come back and to really show the gay black male experience like it's never been done before. And just more visibility for us to see us having 4 black gay friends, just kikiing, just having fun, just laughing and gagging, but still having a problem, still having our issues, but still being able to dissect it and fix it. That's the most powerful thing. And since we're on Patrick, Ian Polk, and this magnificent brother who is the writer and producer of Noah's Ark, he also wrote and produced The Skinny, that came out in 2012, with our fallen brother, who I'm quite sure that the community canceled, Mr. Josie Smollett. And then he also was part of Blackbird, that came out in 2015, which was a great, amazing movie with Miss Monique and Mr. Isaiah Washington, which was a new age day of coming out, of realizing your sexuality. It was a great movie. I definitely wish it got more press and more respect than it did, but I understand the time period that we was in 2015 and the state that Monique's career was in. Because you know how, the industry can be. If they're not supporting you, they're not going to support you at all. The Skinny was amazing to me as well, because you see the dynamics of 4 friends again, but it was one girl who happened to be a lesbian. And just the dynamics of love, laughter, like graduating college and coming to see each other again after so many years, and still connecting, but then them still having different relationships within their circle. I like that, and I just love the writing and the storytelling within the Skinny, and of course Noah's Ark. So Patrick, I know you waiting for y'all to get a budget, so I hope y'all get a budget. Everyone, please let's vote to get Noah's Ark back on the air. It is needed for visibility, for stories, for the truth, for us, for our community, to continue to push this forward. This is Kimi. Thank you for listening to episode 53 of Kimi with the C's channel. Hit me up on IG at Kimi Holder and or Facebook at Kimi Holder. Let me know if you wanna, of course, cooperate. I'm down for whatever type of topics. Just tell me out. Let's make some magic. Cause I definitely want to eventually get someone on this channel as well, so we can just bounce ideas off of each other and just build that connection and read people for self. But thank y'all. Later.